I suck at RPGs. These games require perfect timing, perfect builds, perfect decisions. And in reality, I'm just not that great. But instead of quitting, I'm gonna make my own. RPGs are pretty popular on Roblox. Games like Devlog, Runeslayer, and Demonfall. And I've always wanted to make one myself. So I decided to give myself 7 days to work on the game. The problem is, I have absolutely zero knowledge of scripting. This is gonna be harder than I thought. Alright, let's open up a new base plate. Okay, now what? I have absolutely no idea how I'm supposed to make this. Since I'm clueless when it comes to making Roblox games, I'm gonna be using tutorials and a bit of AI to help me along the way. Now that I know what to do, let's begin. On day 1, I decided to work on a movement and combat system. Since this was my first time scripting, I had to rely on tutorials I'd seen before. And here's how it turned out. The walk and run animations I used are from the toolbox, because my own animations are terrible. And on day 2, I worked on a basic enemy NPC. It uses pathfinding to track the player and attack them. On day 3, I worked on the UI for a quest system. Compared to scripting, this was actually pretty fun, and didn't give me a headache every minute. It's simple, but it shows active quests, rewards, and objectives. On day 4, I finished scripting the quest system. It's pretty basic, but it works fine. Talking to the NPC will give you the quest, and once you're done with the quest, you will be given cash as the reward. I'll polish it up more in the future, but for now, it does the job. On day 5, I began working on a new enemy, a ranged NPC. I first remodeled the goblin, gave it some questionable animations, and made a fireball using VFX from the toolbox. Then I started scripting. And yeah, there were a lot of bugs. After 5 hours of pain, I finally got the NPC working. Yeah, I have to fix that. Now it should be perfect. And this is how the game looks so far. But now, the base plate alone looks boring. So on days 6 and 7, I hopped into Blender and started working on a few models. And this is how they turned out. Now all that's left is to texture them and add them into the game. Well, that's the end of the 7 days. I'm honestly pretty happy with the progress I've made, especially starting with zero scripting experience. There's still a lot to improve, but this is only the beginning. If you want to see how this RPG turns out, I'll be continuing development in future videos. Thanks for watching.